Hey, yous. I heard you've been talking smack about the boss, eh?
Well, that may be true, little Mikey, but I got no beef with you, see?
I got orders, see? You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes tonight, see?
You tell the boss nobody gets the upper hand on me. I'm gonna be making YouTube videos till I die, see?
I guess you'll be using this as some kind of unfunny segue to the next video. See?
Maybe. See?
So we're doing some kind of zombie flick?
The black and white, the gangster lingo. The suits.
Oh! We're doing the Muppets Christmas special! Ah!
Maybe next time, Mikey. Maybe next time.
While most genres come in and out of fashion over time, gangster
Wait
films...
a minute.
What?
Can we do something about this Scipio? It doesn't quite sit right.
Okay, hang on a second. There you go.
Oh, that's better. That's much more comfortable. I like that.
Okay, can I start again?
You can carry on.
Okay, whilst most genres come in and out of fashion over time, gangster films rarely ever become unpopular in cinema audiences.
Whilst there's probably a myriad of reasons for this, be it escapism or humanity's curious relationship with power and violence, the mob flick has more often than not struck a chord with filmgoers and critics alike.
Exactly. In particular, highlights include The Godfather, Goodfellas, and Mickey Blue Eyes, all having claims...
Mickey Blue Eyes?
Yeah. Hugh Grant, he's like a national treasure. I mean, man, did you see him in The Usual Suspects?
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Alright, you all know the drill.
And that was how it started.
Yeah, I don't think he was in The Usual Suspects.
No, it was that really beautiful remake of Pretty Woman.
Okay, moving on from any possible lawsuit. Today's 101 Flicks to See Before You Die is the seminal masterpiece, Miller's...
Hey, whoa, that's my line.
Okay, carry on, sir. I do apologise.
God, you always save a step in your mug. It's Miller's Crossing!
Released in 1990, the Coen brothers' Miller's Crossing centralises on the story of Tom Regan, played by Gabriel Byrne. Regan is the right-hand man to Irish mob boss Leo O'Bannon during the Prohibition era. When Leo's rival, Italian mob boss Johnny Caspar, announces his intention to whack crooked bookie Bernie, it's Leo who stands defiant against Caspar, refusing to hand over the bookie. It just so happens that Bernie is the brother of Marcia Gray Harden's Verna, Leo's beau, and also who just happens to be bumping uglies with Regan. I know, so far it's just another terrible episode of EastEnders, right? Wrong! Regan finally opens up to Leo about his affair with Verna, hoping that he can prove her disloyalty and Leo can finally kill Bernie, and in turn prevent a war between the Irish and Italians. This doesn't work, however, and Regan gets the ever-loving shit beaten out of him by Leo. This leads to Regan finding work with Caspar, who in turn orders him to kill Bernie, which he can't bring himself to do, and instead just tells everyone that he killed him. Obviously, this comes back to haunt him, as Bernie can't seem to stay away, returning to the city to kill his friend Mink, who happens to also be in cahoots with a guy named the Dane, who works under Caspar. Bernie uses this to blackmail Regan. The Dane, however, suspects Regan of not being able to kill Bernie, as nobody actually saw him getting shot. Fortunately, another body appears where Bernie should be, that's been disfigured beyond recognition. The dead body happens to be that of Mink.
Dun dun dun!
Regan uses this odd turn of events to his advantage, however, convincing Caspar that the Dane has betrayed him. So Caspar kills the Dane, in turn Bernie kills Caspar, and Regan takes his revenge on Bernie, killing him and taking the film full circle. And breathe!
Wow. Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on there, to be honest with you. It's a romance, it's a revenge thriller, it's a very dark comedy, and it's all at the same time. And there's even some, genuine laughs in there that really kind of actually surprisingly fit in well.
So what makes this movie a resounding masterpiece? Well, it's various things, really. From the top-notch acting, especially from Albert Finney and Gabriel Byrne, to the zippy and utterly stylish dialogue.
If you want me to keep my mouth shut, you're gonna cost you some dough. I figured $1,000 or so. So I want 2.
Indeed. But then again, you'd expect nothing less from the Coen brothers. Although you could argue that dialogue isn't exactly authentic, it fits the film's tone perfectly. It's very aware of what it is. It's not a gritty or realistic mob flick, rather a comic book adaptation of sorts, inhabited by real and uncomfortably relatable characters.
And that's mimicked in the film's obvious attempts to steer away from the cliches that inhabit so many gangster films.
I'm walking here. I mean, I'm not. I'm crouching in the elevator shaft, but hey, I'm walking here.
In reality, it's more of a story of Reagan's soul on... Fuck me, are we still in sepia?
Hey, hang on.
How the fuck do you do that?
The magic of cinema there, my friend.
Okay, anyway, yeah, where was I? In reality, this is a story of Reagan's soul. He's the classic noir tough guy loner, a pragmatist with a heart, constantly torn between his feelings. The Coens mirror this excellently with the symbolic use of his hat.
It signifies his moral confusion. It takes the central role of the film, escaping his grasp in moments of focus and reappearing when confusion controls him.
It even appears in his dreams, and as Reagan says, only a fool chases after his own hat.
A dream I had once. I was walking in the woods. I don't know why. Wind came up and blew me out of.
And you chased it, right? You ran and ran, finally caught up to it and you picked it up, but it wasn't a hat anymore, and it changed into something else, something wonderful.
Nah, it stayed a hat, and no, I didn't chase it. Nothing more foolish than a man chasing his own hat.
Why are you talking like this, Tom?
Copyright restrictions.
I'm sorry if we didn't do that scene any particular justice. We're not exactly members of the Actors Guild here. Yet.
Anyways, big shot. Reagan is a perfect protagonist, a character that just bumps from one hazardous situation to another, with just a quirky one-liner in his back pocket. But the idea of killing Bernie leaves him speechless, paralysed by the knowledge of his own limitations.
The situation betrays Reagan's facade. Yes, there is darkness to him, but he has a conscience. If you want to see a truly fleshed-out character written and performed well, and not just some funny voice in place of character development...
Hi, Tom Hardy!
Shootout, right, is a fucking shootout.
Then this is the film to see. In fact, it's hard to stomach when he finally kills Byrne in the end. Yes, we're happy that he gets his revenge, but at what cost to his soul? But that is the world of Miller's Crossing.
And what a world it is. It's the Coen brothers at their peak, and it really shows from the cinematography. Everything is done in such a beautiful way that just drips atmosphere, and the time period itself is, well, it's another character.
So that was Miller's Crossing, a truly captivating and stylish gangster flick that's unlike any other, but influenced by so many. A rarity of modern cinema in both its setting and execution. A fine feat of filmmaking.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Hello, where's that boy of mine?
Oh my god! It's Marlon Brando! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Yeah. Tell me, what do you fine gentlemen doing on a night like this?
A review of Miller's Crossing, sir?
Tom, why are you not doing The Godfather, the greatest movie of all time?
Well, it's just, you know, The Godfather is so brilliant, and your performance, of course, raw, you know.
It is pretty sweet. But I still think you should do one of my films whilst enjoying one of my famous Italian dishes.
Wait, what's going on?
I think Marlon Brando is promoting his cooking show on our channel.
Isn't he dead, though?
Shh!
How about doing a review of The Last Tango in Paris while dining out one of my M&M and meatball surprises with my very special secret sauce? I'll give you a hint where the secret sauce comes from.
Marlon, why?
You're shattering all my dreams right now.
How about Apocalypse Now with one of my very own special creamy rice pudding? Again, I'll let you guess where the creamy part comes from.
Oh, goddamn, Marlon Brando.
Oh, my banana split.
Yeah, okay, I think we've had enough of this.
Let me guess. The banana is your dick.
You guys got a filthy mind.
Oh, fuck you, Marlon Brando.
Come on, guys, why are you reviewing this piece of shit when you could be doing The Godfather? Tell me, do you guys even understand movies at all?
You know what? Fair enough. I'll tell you why. Because The Godfather overshadows everything. It isn't the best movie of all time.
Heads gone, heads gone, heads gone, heads gone.
Okay, so it is fucking fantastic. But don't get me wrong, there is no greatest film of all time. Be it Citizen Kane, Seven Samurai, or even The Godfather, we all have different tastes. Hell, in some assholes' mind, The Fast and the Furious is probably a decent film.
Hey, that's true. And all we're trying to do is suggest some films that may have gone under the radar to the masses, films that deserve, you know, to be acknowledged. And if you don't like them, then fuck off.
I think I understand now. Hey, guys,
What is it, Marlon Brando?
do you think, well, maybe...
It's okay, Marlon Brando.
Well, do you want to watch On the Wall from choking down some of my spinal dick?
Well, that wraps up that. And by all means, check out Miller's Crossing, a genuine classic that deserves your attention.
And remember, if you like this, there's a whole load of asshats doing the same thing. Good night.
Remember to subscribe to my new show, Cooking with Brando, with me, Marlon Brando.
Hey, yous! I've heard you've been talking
Not
smack.
Walken.
It's a gangster movie.
Not as...
Hey, you can't get more gangster than Queens.